3 wāhine, 3 experiences, 1 chronic illness. Endometriosis, a painful condition affecting 1 in 10 women. But most of them suffer in silence.
Ia ko au ki te hīkoi, aha ko te roko anō nei he oka, he maripi, e wero haere ana i aku whēkau tonu. Kia tai atu au ki tētahi wāhi tūmateti, hei reira ka taka ki te papa me te rere o te roemata.
Most months, you know, I have to take like 1 day off school, take lots of Panadol to school with you, made you feel really self-conscious because you didn't know if you were going to start vomiting in the class or have to run out of the class.
And you're already on that low, so you can't really be bothered doing anything. And it kind of, I guess, you kind of slip into like a little bit of a depression.
Ordinary women living their lives in excruciating pain.
Endometriosis is a gynaecological condition, it's an inflammatory condition, and it's where tissue that's very similar to the lining of the uterus, found outside the uterus, growing where it shouldn't be.
Teri Forrest is a 31-year-old psychology student from Christchurch. Since her very first period at age 12, Teri has suffered endometriosis.
Never really literally talked to anybody about the fact that like every month it was really painful and that I vomited and stuff. I just acted like it was just normal and never talked to any of the girls at school about it.
Teri now relies on this box of meds to manage her endometriosis. Delayed diagnosis has cost her an ovary and a kidney, and possibly the chance to have children.
It's overwhelming at times. Makes you angry sometimes.
Teri's cousin Paige Wharehinga has also suffered endometriosis since her first period. At just 25, Paige has already been under the knife twice. She says the disease has had a huge emotional impact.
My relationships, I haven't really gone into detail with it. And I mean, it's hard because a lot of the times you don't want to do anything sexual because it's just like really painful, or bloating and stuff like that. So a lot of the time I don't really say anything.
Morena. Women with endo can spend years on surgery waiting lists. Fortunately, Paige has private health insurance. Today, she's getting ready for another operation.
Right, are you in any pain?
No, I'm okay right now.
And no by mouth?
No by mouth, no food.
Going under the knife to remove the uterine lining from other organs is common practice for many women with endometriosis, but that doesn't make it any easier.
So it's kind of a little bit scary because, again, surgery can help, like, hinder fertility.
How will the surgery improve your quality of life?
I mean, the reason you do the surgery is to get rid of all that tissue that's growing outside of the uterus that isn't meant to be there. So getting rid of that means less pain. Obviously, like socially, work-wise, sporting, like I'll be able to do things more than I have been.
Like Paige, reo advocate Hana O'Regan has had her fair share of surgeries. She suffered agonising periods and heavy bleeding since her early teens. Hana's first doctor prescribed painkillers and the contraceptive pill, but she knew something was seriously wrong.
E kari rua te kauma toru rā nō taku pake ki te wā I haere au ki tētahi atu tākuta I ruka anō I taku mataku I te kore hapūtaka, nāna te kōrero, nāna te kupu tuatahi te wā I maumahara I roko au I tērā ikoa o te mate kiri kōpū I te raupāka, me taku kore mōhio hea hara tērā.
When she was finally operated on, it was found the endometriosis had spread. Her doctor confirmed her worst fear. Hana wouldn't be able to have children.
He whakamā nōku, he mataku hoki nōku, kāre au he mataku I au I tērā wā, koi noho whare karo, whare ngaro, koi noho whare karo au a haere ake nei. I ruku I tērā he nui ka taumahataka o te taha wairua, o te taha hine karo I taumai ki au.
CEO of Endometriosis New Zealand, Deborah Bush, says Hana's story is not unusual. 30 to 50% of women affected by endometriosis experience infertility, and endometriosis is often misdiagnosed.
You've been in this for 20 years and we're still taking 8 to 10 years just to get a diagnosis. Why aren't things improving?
I still don't know why. Why wouldn't this be one of the first things they think about? I wish we'd just understand that recognising the symptoms early is really important and that this disease can start from a girl's first menstrual period. So why are women disadvantaged because they're women?
Deborah says many sufferers of endometriosis feel like their symptoms aren't taken seriously, and as a result they have to wait years before they finally get the help they need, something Teri has experienced firsthand.
You know, the fact that, yes, this pain was actually real and like that something was actually wrong with my body, because for so long I'd just been told it was nothing and I was overreacting.
I think that we all need to take responsibility. Doctors need to be listening for the symptoms and taking those symptoms seriously.
Just a few years after being told she would never have children, Hana finally got some good news.
Ia tai mai tētahi āhuataka ki au me taku ohorere katoa. Ohorere huki taku tākuta I hapu ohorere nei. Ei tērā wā, kāre au te rite. I te mea kua roa au e whakaū ana I te whakaaro e kore au e whai tamariki ana. Whiro, te pupara whiro.
Hana defied the odds not once but twice. She's now mum to 13-year-old son Te Rautāwhiri and 14-year-old daughter Manuhaea. She says having private medical insurance made all the difference because she was able to be treated sooner.
Mena kāre he rika awhina ki te taha inihua. Kāre au aku tamariki. Taku whakapono marika. Taku whakapono marika I ora au, I ora aku tamariki I e rā mahi.
As Paige heads to hospital, she hopes surgery will one day give her the chance of starting her own family.
I mean, it's exciting because you want to get it done and dealt with, and then you can move on again and be over it.
Hana hopes instead of suffering in silence, more women will speak up about their battles with endometriosis.
Kaua e noho whakamā ki te kōrero I enei kōrero. Kāre kore mena ka whai wāhi koe ki te kōrero ki etahi atu ka kite e hara I te me ko koe anake. Hei reira koe ka pakare ake ki te whai I te huarahi hei āwhine I a koe. Kāre he hua o te noho puku.